Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. I felt like vlogging, so I figured let's do it. Last time I vlogged, I think I was in Disney. So it's been like 3 months, 4 months. That's crazy. Since I was in Florida. That's really weird to think about. But I actually just got back from I did a 10-day trip up to Massachusetts, and then I was in the city. By the way, when I say the city, I mean New York City. But because I live in North Jersey, everyone here just refers to New York City as the city. Fun fact. But I just got back from doing a trip to Mass to see my friend Jess, you guys know her as Female Peter Parker, and Kylie, because I want to see them, all three of us, together one last time before Jess moved over to California. My bestie's leaving me. And then I went to see my friend Kaylee, who I met through the college program, because she also lived in Massachusetts. Our friend Beck flew up from Florida. We all did a couple days in the city, went back to Kaylee's. It was a whole time, but it was great. Oh my god, not me repping Disney World too. Yeah, so we're back home in New Jersey. I am currently unemployed, but applying to jobs. And not gonna lie, been kind of depressed ever since I got back to Jersey. But I'm super tired of being my depressed little self and just spending all day at home in bed, not really leaving the house except to go to Target and stuff. So we're trying to get this mental health back in check. I have talked to my therapist since I've been back. The adjustment has been harder than I thought it would be, going from being in Florida to being back home. I think one of the big things is that obviously I had all my friends with me and we saw each other all the time. Now it's a bit harder to meet up with friends and such. And when I was in Florida, I had a built-in third place. If you guys don't know what third places is, the idea is home is your first place and then work is your second place. And third places are supposed to be where you and your friends go to hang out and stuff. And while I was in Florida, that was the parks for me. And it was really awesome because I got in for free with my main gate pass. And now I don't have that third place. I don't have a place for free that I could go and meet up with friends with. Not even mentioning the fact that it's harder to meet up with friends. So that's something I've been working through. I've also been experiencing a lot of career anxiety recently, which is new to me. I'd never, all my friends in high school and in college, they mentioned having anxiety, and I just wasn't that person who had anxiety. So now having it at 24, turning 25, it's a new adjustment for me that I'm also working through in therapy. But obviously it's completely normal. I'm about to get my first big girl job, I guess you could say. And I know I don't have to stick with this job forever, but it is setting up my future, and that's really scary for me to think about. If you've ever felt that way, or if you're in this period of life yourself, let me know down below and what's helped you work through it. Because even just applying for a job, filling out the application stuff freaks me out. I've never felt like this before. I feel my heart racing and stuff. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, you have to work to pay for stuff in life because we live in a capitalist society and all of that. And obviously I don't want to live at home with my dad forever. Although I do love being home again with my dad and my pets. I miss them a lot. But it's time to start living my own life. I am looking forward to at one point when I have enough money to buy my own place, whether it's an apartment, condo, whatever. There's just a lot that goes into that process. one of them being have a steady income. Even though I literally just said, haven't been to Disney, whatever. I am thinking about going back to Disney soon to see Beck one more time because she extended her program, so she's still down there. And we got to talking while I was with Kaylee and Beck. And we were like, it'd be great one more time before Beck leaves the country. Because if you don't know, Beck's an ICP. She was, she's from Australia. She's from Perth. So she was like, I'm already across the country. Might as well stay for a year. So she's doing that. But I would love to see her one more time before I, like, never see her again. Because tickets to Australia, oof. But yeah, nothing's been planned yet, but it has been talked about. And my dad was like, yeah, go do it. Why not? So it's a thought. But right now I'm literally not going anywhere. I don't have plans to go anywhere today. I literally am just like putting on a little bit of makeup to make myself feel good, but also go on a hot girl walk because it's gorgeous out. Spring is finally here. The rain is not raining. That's a sentence. The rain is not raining. But we're going to go on a hot girl walk for our mental health and enjoy this spring weather. And then, I don't know, I do have to stop at Target at some point to pick up some like skincare and stuff. And then I also want to go to TJ Maxx to get some like organizational stuff. And I want to go to Barnes & Noble because I got a gift card in my Easter basket that I have not spent yet. And while I was at Kaylee's, oh my gosh, guys, pop culture like break, we need to talk about this. While I was at Kaylee's, Kaylee is a huge reader too, so I didn't bring a book with me because I only brought like 2 small carry-on suitcases for the 10 days that I was gone. So I was like, I don't have room for a book, and if I want to read something, I have the Kindle app on my phone. So Kaylee she's still in school, so she was doing homework one of the days I was visiting, and she was like, you can like watch TV or whatever, because it was a chill day anyway. We didn't like, just spending time together is enough. We didn't have to do anything. But I was like, I'm gonna raid your bookshelves. And she had the off-campus series there, and I had heard so much about the off-campus series by Elle Kennedy because of Steph Bauer. So I was like, I'm gonna read this, and now I'm hooked. I've already read the first 2. The second one I bought at Barnes & Noble while me and Kaylee and Beck were in the city. We stopped at a Barnes & Noble there. So I read the second one on the bus back to Massachusetts from the city, because I finished the first one on the bus ride there. But now I need the rest of them for myself, because right now I only have book 2. I need to buy book 1, and then the rest of the original series, I think that was 4. Plus, like, I don't know. And then she had the spin-off one, so I want to buy all of them for myself because I'm going to get through them like that. But then, my new TV obsession, which for the longest time has been Young Royals. Still love Young Royals. Will never not love Young Royals. But now, Kaylee forced me, she's been asking me to watch for so long because she knew I would like it, and I just hadn't gotten to it. So we binge-watched Julie and the Phantoms together. Holy that show is so good. I'm disappointed in myself for not having like watched it before then, but you know, better late than never, and now I'm hooked. It's the only album I've been listening to for the past I don't know how many days. It's been on repeat. I've already binge watched it a second time, which I figured out not good because my little neurodivergent brain is like always seeking, serotonin, and this show gives me such a serotonin boost, and like, or dopamine, not serotonin, I think, but like now I want to binge watch it all the time, and it's super easy to binge watch because there's only 9 episodes, and the episodes are around half an hour each, so like, I can do that in 4 hours, and because I'm at home, not working, I have a lot of time on my hands. And I'm like, Megan, you can't do this. You can't binge watch a show, the same show every single day. But I know there are Julie and the Phantoms books that are like, I don't know if they're like an extension of the story or a retelling. I think a bit of both because I've seen snippets, but I want to buy those for myself as well. So we're at some point going to go book shopping together. Maybe it's going to be in this vlog, maybe not. But yeah, Charlie Gillespie, oh guys, the man that he is gorgeous and talented and just, oh my God, those puppy dog eyes. Unsaid Emily. We were watching that episode. We got to, was it episode 8? Is that the episode for Unsaid Emily? I don't remember. But we got to that episode and straight away Kaylee tossed me the tissue box and she was like, here, you're gonna need these. I was like, why? And then we got to the song and like halfway through, I look over to Kaylee who's sitting next to me and I have tears streaming down. She's like, yep, I know. And so I grabbed a tissue and started dabbing at my eyes. Like, oh my God. For a kid's show, Kenny Ortega, man, you can do no wrong. But I keep seeing rumors, and I've even seen these rumors before I watched Julie and the Phantoms, that it might possibly be picked up for a season 2, even though it's been 10 years since Netflix canceled it. Like, what the heck, Netflix? Why would you cancel such a great show? But there's been rumors that something's happening with a season 2. Maybe Disney Plus is picking it up because apparently the cast has been posting more about Julie and the Phantoms. Kenny Ortega has it tagged in his Instagram bio, although I've seen that it has been tagged in his Instagram bio for forever, so I don't know. But of the things I've seen, and Charlie cut his hair to like the Luke length because it used to be longer, but now it's like back to Luke length, so that's interesting. I don't know. Obviously, I would love for a season 2 to happen, but I'm hesitant to like get on board and be like, we're getting a season 2. Yeah. But yeah, so I've been, even though I've watched the show twice, I've been watching like all the behind the scenes videos on YouTube that my God, the one guy posted, one of the directors, I forget his name, but he's posted a bunch on his channel, obviously all the cast interviews, and like the behind the scenes thing that Netflix put on their one YouTube account. So I've been watching all of that. And like as soon as the show ended, I thought to myself, oh, this is going to be a problem for me, because I felt the same way at the end of Young Royals as I did with Julie and the Phantoms. I just knew it was going to be my entire personality. And just like, I don't know if it's because I've been a fangirl for so long, but I just knew this thing I was not getting over anytime soon. It's just, I can't explain what makes me like love a show that much. It just has that certain je ne sais quoi. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, because of the show and because like all the actors play their own instruments and stuff, now I want to pick up my instruments again, which is really nice for me because I was a music major in college, and like just the intensity of being a music major, it kind of, I don't want to say like broke my relationship with music, but I'm just trying to figure out like what my relationship to music is now, because like I was so burnt out by the end of my program. Like I didn't want to play anymore. I didn't want to play flute. I was questioning whether I wanted to be a music educator or like if I chose the wrong major, stuff like that. So it's a relief, I guess, to say that I still want to learn instruments and play. Like, literally, I have a guitar in my corner that I got for Christmas years ago that I've not taught myself. But now, because of Luke and Charlie, like, I want to, like, play and learn the songs for myself, and I can kind of fake it on piano, like, give me the chords in a day, and I can probably play it with some, like, blocked chords and stuff for you, and very simple accompaniment, but now I want to, like, go back and, like, rehash some things and, like, work on my skills, all because of a TV show. But I guess that's what happens when you have a new hyperfixation and you have undiagnosed ADHD. But really, I just want to learn the little guitar riffs that Charlie made for Edge of Great for when they shot it, because it's not on the recorded soundtrack, which is a crime. I really want to learn those for myself. But again, you gotta start from square one. You can't skip ahead, especially with musical instruments. So it's gonna be a process. Maybe I'll vlog it for you guys and like give you little updates. But okay, my sunglasses, got my keys, just gotta put my dog in her crate. I would take her for a walk, but I want to go for a long walk, and because she's an older dog, she can't keep up as much, so maybe I'll take her on another walk later. Yeah. It's gorgeous out. Wired headphones are the way to go, I'm just saying. I will never give these up. And of course, listening to Julie and the Phantoms. Okay, we're back from our walk. It was great. I hope Amber didn't miss me too much. Obviously she didn't, because she's not in here with me right now. But I actually think I'm gonna play my flute for a little bit, because fun fact, last night I had a dream where I no longer knew how to play the flute. Like, it was given to me in my dream and I just couldn't play it, and I'm not gonna lie, that kind of freaked me out a little bit. So we're gonna play. I think I'm just gonna go over some like old songs that I knew while I was in college. Not gonna learn anything new, but yeah. It's been a while since I picked up my flute, not gonna lie. The good news is I can still get a sound out of this. Ready. So, nothing to worry about in terms of my dream. Obviously, it's gonna take a while for me to, like, forget my skills completely, but it did freak me out a little bit that I couldn't make a sound in my dream, but... This is what happens when you don't practice, people. Oh my god, guys, it was like in the middle of playing a song, and I get a call because I went for an interview yesterday. I get a call asking for me to come in tomorrow for a demo lesson. Oh, and now I have so much anxiety. You know what? It's just a demo lesson. If I don't get this job, even if I get offered, maybe it's not right. The world will not end. Oh my god, I'm feeling so nervous now. Okay, we're gonna we're gonna go try and prepare. She's sending over the lesson material for me like today, so I can prep for that and like what she wants the lesson to be. Whew, I'm nervous. Pray for me. By the time I post this, it will have already happened. Maybe I'll update you guys. Okay, that was really soon. I wasn't expecting to get a call about that until like later this week. Okay, so fun fact. The job I'm about to do a demo lesson for, it's at my old middle school, which is crazy. Like, going in for that interview brought so many memories back, just driving to the school, not even being in it. But then the two pieces that I can pick from to do the demo lesson with, I have played at that middle school, and I have at least one of them in my music from when I played. So that's crazy, because I don't get rid of any of my music, because sometimes I like to play for fun. So we have the flute back out. We have my binder with all my old music. We're gonna play through it just to refresh my memory. I've already been listening to the song that I think I'm gonna do the lesson on. So this is helping my nerves a little bit. Just being prepared as much as I can be helps my anxiety, even though like there's so many questions of like, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if I don't know this? Yeah, but I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling better than when I first got the call. Oh my god, guys, I am back from the demo lesson. I was so anxious the entire time, and like as I was doing it, I didn't realize like how fast time gets away from you, because it's been a minute. But like, oh my gosh, I got some good feedback from the principal and the teacher who's leaving. So yeah, again, it's not the end of the world if I don't get this. And my anxiety is whoosh, down now. So yeah, I could barely eat last night and this morning. Like I had a piece of toast and some water. But it's over, it's done with. There's nothing more I can do now at this point, and that's what I have to keep telling myself. So yeah. So last night I was on a FaceTime call with Kaylee, and I kind of booked a flight to Florida for next week. So I am officially going to Florida. This is what your 20s are for. Impromptu trips to Disney with your besties to see your other bestie who you will not see for a very long time because she lives halfway across the world. Yeah. But I will, because I'm leaving like literally in a week from today when I'm filming this. But I need to make a Target trip at some point and get a few things. I need to pack again. I want to wash my makeup brushes because I haven't done that in a while. And I feel like my room's a mess right now. Because like I still have this entire pile of books from when I did my book on haul that I want to list most of them on Pango Books and start selling books that I don't want on there. If I have it set up by the time I post this video, I will have that linked in the description box down below. But I want to do that, and then because of Julie and the Phantoms, I don't remember if I mentioned this earlier in the vlog, but now I want to start teaching myself guitar again, and my guitar had a huge crack in the neck of it because it fell at some point when I was in my apartment junior year with my friends. Like 3 of us had guitars leaning up against the wall, and one fell, and then domino effect. So mine had a crack in it. I just fixed the crack, but I still need to like sand down the filler that I used to fix it and then replace all the strings. I didn't have any sandpaper to do that, so I ordered some. It should come tomorrow. And like, because I'm like super hyper fixated on this right now, I'm like, I want to get it done right now, but obviously that can't happen. So yeah. It is a beautiful day to go book shopping, so let's head on out to Barnes & Noble. This is today's fit. Shirt, obviously, from Omar's merch when he released Mikasa Tsukasa. Jeans are from Target. And then the shoes, I'm gonna wear like some black Converse, really simple. I'm in the children's book section right now looking for the Julie and the Phantoms books, but I wanted to film more, but there's too many people here and I am nervous. Also, the one book that I needed, they don't have. Like, they have it, but they don't have it in the cover that matches the ones that I have, so I can't get it. Because like this is the cartoon covers. That's the one that I have with the like painted edges. But then the only one they have of number 3 is this one with the girl on it. Alright, y'all, we are back from the bookstore, and this is what I ended up getting. So I got book 1, The Deal, book 4, The Goal, and book 5, The Legacy, and Elle Kennedy's Off-Campus series. They didn't have the one book that I needed, like needed. This is the next one I need to read in the series, in the like cartoon cover edition. They had it in, I guess the old edition version with like the actual person on front, but like because I had already had book 2, which I bought when I was in New York, like I needed them all to match, like with the cartoon cover and like the blue pages, which we will get back to for a second, and like the spine. I need them all to be matching. But back to the like painted edges, right? Book number 1, she doesn't have that. So they're all gonna be lined up nicely, but like it's a minor thing, but like all the other ones have the blue painted edges except for book 1. It's these little inconsistencies that annoy the heck out of me. I don't know if it's anyone else. Comment down below if that happens for you, but like I kind of want to just take it into my own hands and paint the edges, although I don't think that would end well, so we're not gonna do that. But come on, y'all. Let's go to Target. Also got a call this morning while I was still like laying in bed trying to debate if I wanted to get up or not. I got a call that they wanted to arrange a phone call with the superintendent for the position that I applied for. So now I'm anxious about that. I think it's just to like get to know me and talk about the position more, really. So not that worried about it, but not what I was planning for today. And a lot of my anxiety is caused by like things that I can't plan for. So them just springing that on me. Ooh. But we're gonna go to Target because we need to buy stuff for Disney, because I'm just out of like skincare and stuff. But yeah, so it's gonna be a quick, easy Target run. I know what I need. Target's not gonna tell me what I need, so yeah. Okay, we're in Target. First stop is books, because I want to see if they have that one Elle Kennedy book in the Off-Campus series number 3 that I don't have. Okay, I'm not seeing anything on the shelf, and this is like all the trending stuff. Okay, well there's one, but that's not what I need. Y'all, they have it. Here we go, number 3. And it's 20% off. Okay, and then this one doesn't have the painted edges either. So, so 1 and 3 don't, but then 2, 4, and 5 do. What the heck? All right, we are back home. This is everything I got from Target. I knew what I wanted, but there was 1 or 2 things that Target said I needed, wanted. So, yeah. Okay, first up. So, guys, I went to like an actual cashier today, and I should have just done self-checkout. You live and you learn. Okay, this is one of the things that Target told me to buy. The Peach Rings Smart Sweets. I've been really craving like gummy candy recently, and I was like, if you're gonna have that much candy, Megan, may as well try the healthier option. I've never had Smart Sweets before, because usually I don't have a sweet tooth, but as of lately I do. So we're gonna try these. I've heard good things. I also heard that you shouldn't eat the entire bag in one go, or maybe it was one of the bigger bags because of all the fiber in it. I saw a woman's TikTok about how she ate an entire one. It just had her run into the bathroom a lot. So I got Smart Sweets. I love peach rings, so we're gonna try that. That's probably gonna be my plain snack for when I go down to Florida. I got Culturelle because I needed new probiotics. Sunscreen. This is from Eucerin. This is new, I think. Oh, my bottle is dented, but it's the Advanced Hydration plus Hyaluronic Acid and Humectants Lightweight Sunscreen Lotion Spray. It's SPF 50. Hypoallergenic, fragrance-free, alcohol-free. I used to like the lotion sunscreen more because I didn't like the feel of the spray ones, but that's just too much time, and I needed sunscreen for when I go down, so I figured I would try this, and I trust the brand, so yeah. And then what else? We got more skincare stuff. I needed more cleanser, so I got more of the La Roche-Posay Toleriane Purifying Foaming Cleanser. This is my morning cleanser that I use every single day, and then sometimes at night if I'm double cleansing, I'll do like my cleansing balm, and then I'll do this instead of like one of my cleansers that has actives in it. Speaking of actives, I got the Naturium Retinol Complex Serum. This is the retinol that I use, And then I got a new little travel spray deodorant for when I go down, because I ran out of that when I was in Massachusetts. I got a like travel sized e.l.f. Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. This is my first time that I'm going to use it, but what I have been using to take my makeup off, it's really hard to like travel with, so I figured I would try this. I don't usually buy travel size stuff, but when it's hard to move like the large size that I usually use into like a travel size container, I usually just buy a small one. And then what else? We got a mini CeraVe moisturizing cream, again because I have the huge tub and that's hard to travel with, so I just bought one of these and I use it day and night, so I'll get through it pretty quickly. The Mighty Patch Micropoint for blemishes, because if you can see, I have this big pimple right here. I had a like chin pimple patch on there and it got some of the stuff out, but not a lot, and these are great for when they're like really deep in there. So let's hope I don't have a huge chin pimple for when I go down to Florida. And then I got a tanning mitt because I want to tan before I go down. And last but not least, the one thing that I was so excited that they had, the Score by Elle Kennedy in the cartoon cover that matches all of my other books over there. But it doesn't have the painted edges. Like, what the heck? So 1 and 3 don't have painted edges, but then 2, 4, and 5 do. I don't understand the logic behind that. I don't know. Let's see if I can take the sticker off without any problem. Beautiful! That's how stickers should come off. They should not be printed on the cover. But I'm reading Happy Place right now, so this is probably going to be my plain book if I finish Happy Place before I head down to Florida. If not, this is definitely going to be my plain book on the ride back up. But yeah, that's the Target haul. And now I have like an hour and a half until my call with the superintendent. So I'm just going to like twiddle my thumbs. I don't think I'm going to eat anything because I'm already feeling nervous about the call. Even though I don't think it's going to be like interviewee because it's a phone call. And the secretary who called me about it, she was like, it's to talk about the position, she just said talk, she didn't say interview. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. But again, I'm still nervous. So I don't know. I have to do my eyebrows and like all this self-pampering stuff before I head down to Florida. It's coming really close already, like 3 days, but I'm so excited. So I just got off the call. And I got the job. That's crazy. Wow, I have like an adult job now. It wasn't that bad. It was like literally the call was like just get to know me, so I could meet him for the first time. Oh my god, this is crazy. Wow. Okay. Feeling so many feelings. Guys, I'm about to start Julie and the Phantoms again. It's like not good how much I'm watching this show just over and over again because there's only one season. But like, I want to do my part because apparently we're all supposed to be like watching it on the 30th and getting it to like top 10 on Netflix. So maybe Netflix will give it a season 2, even though like the logical side of my brain is like, this isn't gonna happen. It's been too long. Netflix is just being stubborn and doesn't want to sell the rights to it to like some other company because they're still making money off of all the rewatches because everyone loves it so much, but they don't want to put the money towards making a season 2, even though it'll do really well. But good morning. Today I have to pack and basically have everything ready to go because I leave at 5 in the morning to catch my flight tomorrow. So yeah, I gotta do that, but watching the entire season through is like 4 hours, so it's doable, and it's only like 10, almost 11 in the morning So I guess I should make breakfast. Okay, so here's the plan. I think cause I'm going to Florida for 5 days, but it's basically summer, so I think I'm gonna like have my suitcase and a carry-on, but then pack the carry-on into the suitcase in case I need more room when I leave because of souvenirs and stuff. Because I don't think I'll need to like pack this again because the trip is short. I'm not bringing like a bunch of like souvenirs and stuff. So yeah. And in the process, I'm gonna move all of my summer clothes into my dresser because I don't need my long sleeves anymore and they'll be put in here. Alright, got all of my outfits packed. Now we gotta pack all of the makeup and stuff. Okay, here is the makeup bag so far. I'm gonna add like my serums and stuff in here too because there's room, but obviously I still need to do my skincare tonight and then in the morning, so yeah. Right, and all my makeup brushes are packed in here, so this is for my blush, foundation, concealer, powder, highlighter, bronzer, concealer, eyes, because I'm not going to do much. And then this is really cool. This is from Sonia Kashuk. I just got it at Target. When you flip it, hang on, you like flip the back down and then these stick together and it becomes like a little brush stand. So that's really cool and I love how that works. Okay, so this is the suitcase with the carry-on in it. There's the bag that I'm going to be using in the parks. It's all basically done. My one carry-on item, I have, what's it, like a book, and my headphones are going to be in there, and I'm going to bring my iPad too. But I'm basically all packed. Also, I did take a shower, so yeah. But I think that's it for this vlog, guys. So I will see you in Florida.